in now. Outcast. This is Outcast. 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 This is Outcast. Outcast. This is Outcast. 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 This is Outcast. Outcast. Boxes on the table, timer on the wall. Everybody watching, waiting on the call. Freshly rap dreams, gotta take that chance. One pull, one hit, change the whole damn plan. Numbers on the screen, names get drawn. Moment gets heavy when the seal is gone. No rewind button, no delay. You feel it in your chest when the pack gives way. Hold your breath, feel the weight now. This is where it breaks down. This is Outcast, out. This is Outcast. Heartbeat breaks to the pressure, feel the shake. Every we feel. Yeah, we're always bringing the fire. This is Outcast. Heartbeat breaks when the moment says stay hands up. Eyes locked in. Yeah, we're always bringing the fire. This is Outcast. Outcast. This is Outcast. Gold ain't flash in the low light glow. Heartbeat spike when the numbers show. Could be nothing, could be everything. That's the rush that the cardboard brings. This is Outcast. Heartbeat breaks. No fear, no escape. Every box is a battlefield. Yeah, we're always bringing the fire. Outcast. This is Outcast. Always bringing the fire. This is Outcast. This is Outcast. Out. Always bringing the fire. Outcast. Outcast. Always bringing the fire. Outcast. Outcast. Always bringing the fire. This is Outcast. This is Outcast. This is always bringing the fire. Outcast. Outcast. This is Outcast. Always bringing the fire. Outcast. Outcast. Always bringing the fire. Outcast. Always bringing the fire. Always bringing the in now. Outcast. This is Outcast. 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 This Outcast. Outcast. This is Outcast. 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 This is Outcast. Outcast. Boxes on the table, timer on the wall. Everybody watching, waiting on the call. Best to grab dreams, gotta take that chance. One pull, one hit, change the whole damn plan. Numbers on the screen, names get drawn. Moment gets heavy when the seal is gone. No rewind button, no delay. You feel it in your chest when the pack gives way. Hold your breath, to the wait now. This is where the breaks down. This is Outcast, out. This is Outcast. Heartbeat breaks, the pressure, feel the shake. Every we feel. Yeah, we're always bringing the fire. This is Outcast. Heartbeat breaks when the mother said, stay hands up. Eyes locked in. Yeah, we're always bringing the fire. This is Outcast. Outcast. This is Outcast. Gold ain't flash in the low light glow. Heartbeat spike when the numbers show. Could be nothing, could be everything. That's the rush that the cardboard brings. This is Outcast. Heartbeat breaks. No fear, no escape. Every box is a battlefield. Yeah, we're always bringing the fire. Outcast. This is Outcast.
What's going on, everybody? This is Outcast Hobby Breaks. It is Monday night. It is break night. We have several breaks on tap today. Got a couple full, got a couple that are still pending right now. Just kind of trying to get myself a bit organized right now. Kids are still bouncing off the wall right now, so I'm gonna have to check on him in a second here. But we've got two breaks that are filled. We have our baseball and our Pokemon break. We're gonna kick it off with the Pokemon tonight. This one's a bit of a shorter break. Not going as crazy with the booster boxes, so we're going to run this one first. And we got the tags for that one in. We'll take a walk through the store, show you what's available that you can pick up tonight. Just getting myself all situated here. That's trash. Hope everyone's having a good week. Hope you had a good weekend. Now we're back into the swing of the week. I did forget to mention that I will not be here Friday. We are going away on a family event. It is my cousin's baby shower. So my wife got invited to her baby shower, so she's attending that. And so we will be up in New Jersey on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm still waiting to figure out what my plans are for next week. They might be a bit goofy. All right. Ethan's still very awake. What's going on, John? What's going on, Brian? I need to credit both of those guys. John and Brian, you both have $5 extra added to your credits. Brian, you didn't have any, so you now have $5. So those credits haven't updated as of tonight. So I had to update from last break as well. Yeah, both my kids are very awake. We are trying our best to find a way to get some Topps Chrome football boxes. What's going on, Josh? We are trying to figure out how to get Topps Chrome football hobby boxes. I am not putting as much of a press on the jumbos, only because the jumbos just don't. I'm struggling a little bit with the value on them because you're paying $700 for two autos, whereas you're getting the same thing with the hobbies. And a lot of times you don't get as many. I don't know. My problem is right now is if I can't seem to figure out a way to get the football hobby boxes through Topps's website or through something more reasonable, I don't want to break a Topps Chrome football hobby box at $700 a box. And that's what my cost would be. You guys would be paying more money for a single Topps Chrome hobby box in football based on what the current market is for resale on them than what it cost you to do that Panini Black or several other breaks we've done this year. I just cannot rationalize that in my head right now. It's hurting my soul, to be honest. It is painful right now to kind of see where some of these secondary prices are right now on some of this stuff. So we might be very retail heavy in Topps Chrome football because it'll be the only thing that's affordable or reasonable for that matter. So yeah, so that's kind of the state of things. What did I do with my notebook? All right, get your serial numbers down, and I will go ahead and get your serial numbers written in here for tonight's serial number giveaway. So our current plan is we'll run this, and then we'll run the baseball break next. See, 32. Tanner. 37. Josh G. 21. Josh, did I get your credits noted on there? Oh, my wife's home. Yeah, are you shocked? My wife can handle the kids now. I don't have to go and chase them. All right, let's see. I got Matt M for 45. What's going on, Matt? Kevin coming in at 90. Mike K coming at 74. Chad 65. CJ 120. Sean 173. Jaw 13. I'm a little behind on shipments. I do have all of the shipping details updated through sorry, I got lost in my own thought. Market 25. I have every break updated and the shipping sheet, stacking sheet up through Wednesday's breaks last week. Friday's breaks will be quite a quick update. I just hadn't finished that sort yet. So my goal is to have everything shipped out this week before I go away to New Jersey on Friday. So last check as I have right now, the following people are receiving shipments from me, including Ryan Gola. So everybody here is on the ship list for this week. PGA 2K25 and don't play golf. Well, that's interesting. I would not have picked you to be a golf video game player, Chad. All right. All right, so let's take a look at the store, see what else is out there. If you guys want to jump into a break tonight, let's go ahead and throw that up there. All right, so what we have going on in the store tonight, we do have our football break. It is our Prism Black hobby. We have 4 teams that are still available. The Falcons at 25, the Colts at 30, the Steelers at 40, and the Bucks at 20. I am entertaining offers for those remaining teams, so if you are interested in one of them and you want to try to pick one up, you can send me an offer. Not all offers are guaranteed to be accepted, but if it's something I'm close enough works for me, I will let you know. What? Yeah, doing that first. What, you want to open it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Next on the docket, this is our baseball break. This one is full and filled, so that one's good to go. That'll be the next break we're doing. That's Boys of Summer 2025 and a Topps Chrome Update Series hobby. Looking for the debut patches. We got our Pokemon break that we're doing right now, so that one's closed and running. This is WWE. I'm actually a little shocked that this one is not filled. I thought this would fill pretty quickly. I guess I'm glad I only bought 1 box of it. Just need to know. I got
How much are the spots?
40.
Oh, jeez. Never mind.
You're not supposed to say that. You should say
No,
that's
geez, for me. I don't want to buy into it.
that you are a terrible salesperson. You suck at selling stuff. Good God.
Because for me.
My gosh, you might as well spit on the box while she's at it. Maybe she'll increase the value by doing that. I don't know. Good God. I wouldn't buy it, but you should buy it. Pile of crap. But
No,
you should buy
I
it.
don't watch wrestling.
Uh-huh.
I was just gonna.
You said how much you were a John Cena fan, but you know.
He's not in there.
Yes, he is.
No, but I don't want his cards.
Oh, see, still, you're a terrible salesperson.
I'm a girl. What am I gonna do with John Cena cards?
I don't know. Sleep next to him? I don't know.
No.
Bucks for 15? Yeah, Josh, I'll take bucks for 15. We can do bucks for 15.
I just wanted to tell you, Aiden has your sense of humor.
I'm sure he does. Hayden 115.
You have this couch where I can't sit on it and enjoy company.
There, hold on. I can fix that.
No, it's fine.
No.
it's fine.
You said something.
Well, I'm not. I'm gonna like go downstairs. I just want to talk to you for a minute.
Well, it's hard to talk to me when I'm talking to my wonderful guests.
Be in here with you.
Oh,
for a
okay.
moment.
So you gotta make me ignore the hundreds, the millions
the millions
millions
of subscribers.
of subscribers that I have. We're like Mick Foley. The dozens and dozens of subscribers.
Anyways, Aiden gave me his cup and he said, "What do you want? Water." I said, "Yeah, surprise, surprise." I said, "Can you say water in Spanish?" Water in Spanish.
Yep.
I was like, "Thanks." That's not what I
You gotta
meant.
take it very literally. You say the literal saying of it. And yes, that is my personality.
I know.
That's like whatchamacallit. There.
Can I see the remote? Here, you can see it.
No, that's what Brian Tanner does. But I said, put this name in the comment section with an exclamation point. He puts, name with spelled out with exclamation point. So, there. I gave you some
I
space.
know, and when I asked Charlie, "Can you spell it?" he says, "IT." Thanks.
You can lean back.
Carla said nothing at first when I asked her about the concert.
Okay.
And then she said, "Oh, I forgot. Give me S-ball."
You're welcome, Josh. Oh, Brian also says you're also terrible about saying that you'll make macaroons and then give them all to some random house guest.
Yeah.
He's never gonna let you live that down.
Well, I can't mail them now because they would just melt.
No, they wouldn't.
It's summer. Basically, it's gonna be 90 degrees this week. I don't have dry ice.
Now she's making excuses, Brian. She's saying you should just come up to the house and stay for a while.
Pretty much. Oops.
Said she has some yard work that needs done.
Always.
To make you earn them. All right. Let's see. What else we got? So WWE, it is pick your wrestler serial number break. So if you pick a wrestler, you have that wrestler for the entire break. You do not have to worry about the serial number taking that away from you.
You should buy it because it's a great deal.
You're a little late on the game here. The other break, this is running tonight. It is guaranteed. It is 60 a spot, but it is a serial number multi-sport break. It is Prospect 2025 Prospect Edition, which is Kaboom Chasing. It is a Prism retail box with one exclusive ice and all the checkerboards, and a Leaf in the Game used box, which has 5 hits in it, which has some pretty nice autographs that could potentially be sitting in it too. That has 4 spots left. That is guaranteed to run tonight. That is the last break of the night, depending on where we end up. What's up, Lynn? Yeah, because she didn't want you and Dan wrecking the house. She never said you couldn't come by yourself.
Right. Together? Yeah.
She basically treats like you, me, and Daniel getting together like the
3 stages?
well, that too. I think she was thinking by we're more like the Planeteers, with our powers combined, except we'll create like the Destructor instead of Captain Planet. We'll just destroy the house. All right, so those are our breaks that we have up tonight. So the Bucks have now been taken. So I'm going to notate those for Josh. So we have 3 teams left. Again, if you want to make an offer on them, the Colts, the Falcons, and the Steelers are all available for a spot if you guys want any of those. I think we are pretty close. I'd probably say maybe one more team taken, and then that break will be guaranteed tonight. All right. I think we are good to start. So now you get to hear me say all these horrible Pokemon names.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't about the names for me. It's about, I don't know what is water, psychic, whatever. Like, no.
They have a little symbol on
I
it.
don't know those symbols.
You could learn.
I'll say the names and you say the elements.
We're going to send Lisa to Pokemon speech therapy.
I can say the names probably better than you, but I don't know the other stuff.
All right. So we're going to start off with our Pokemon break. So it's an ETB of Perfect Order, a Charizard EX10, a Perfect Order booster bundle, a Destined Rival single pack, and this whatever thingy.
Are those ones I have?
Yes.
All of them?
Oh, you're doing the same one as your mom there, Liam. I see. All right, empty pack. So we're just gonna. Oh yeah, I moved my trash can. Just threw it right into the void that was where my trash can was.
We'll just throw it on the floor. It's fine.
I mean, that's what Daniel does.
That's what Aiden does.
That too.
Mom will pick it up.
Oh, so if I leave all my stuff on the floor, will you pick it up for me?
Nope.
Oh.
You tried that with your shirts next to the bed every night. You put a new one there.
Yeah. What's your point?
They're still there.
Yes. All right. Now that I've totally hosed that up.
You like those ZBOs, don't you?
Yeah.
$8 for 6. It's not that worse than Bloom or Poppy though.
3.
Actually, it's better.
All right. Let's go. All right. So your energies for this one is Mark Hudson has colorless. Sean Stickle has metal dragon.
Metal Dragon. Are those 2?
What's that?
Is that like metal and dragon? Or is metal dragon a thing?
It's 2 different energies.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Liam, unfortunately, I'm gonna stick with my the price on that serial number break because I'm already losing out on that one. Oh, these ones do. So if you want to use 40, towards 60, we could do that, but I would still need the difference on it because I'm on the wrong side on that break. I just realized it's not going very far, so. All right. For the single pack, we have Impidimp. That's what it says, Impidimp. Shroomish, Skamori, Smoliv, Energy Recycler, Murkrow, Barkus, Wada, Staryu, Crustle.
Ew. So crusty.
Well, we got a full art right out of the gate. And Roserade and Lightning and Kotor.
Metal?
No, it's grass.
See, I don't know.
It's got a leaf.
I can't see it from here.
You need glasses.
Thank you. I already know
Look.
that. I don't know where my
It's on
glasses
the
went
screen,
'cause I
right
can't
there.
find them.
See?
Did you hear me? I have glasses. I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Can't see them.
At least is that person driving down the road that you should avoid.
At night,
I
yeah,
think-
probably.
I think there's a light there. Hold on.
At night, you probably should avoid. Especially if there's no city lights.
Y'all hear that? If you see Lisa on the road, drive the other way. Just get off the road. Get off the road.
Did you get my serial number?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Empty box there. We've got the
Ooh.
Angry Doggy, Mud Bostiff for Darkness.
That's
Code
cool.
card. That's the promo card.
Oh, well, it's cool. I thought it was cool.
Depth
How was
perception.
your dinner, by the way?
Good.
Would have been better with spinach and
No,
tomatoes.
it was fine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Depth perception is hard for me.
Fine food.
It's fine food. Lisa made me some dog food mixed in a bowl with rice.
Yeah, that's what he used to eat, wasn't it?
She said that's basically all I get
Except
now.
for the cucumber and olives.
She said Shipt isn't doing so well, so she's getting me cans of dog food now to eat.
Dog food's
She
expensive.
said I'm too pudgy and I need to lose some weight. She said she started off with a dog food diet.
Whatever.
So mean to me. She also made me dig a hole in the yard too.
Yeah, dig your own hole.
Yeah, I'm digging my own hole. Yeah, by the way, if you all happen to see something on my hand, I had a blister, so from digging a hole yesterday. All right, we got a Journey Together pack, and then 2 Destined Rivals, as Mark had noted.
I don't think they carry them with gloves on.
By the way, just after you left, Mark sent me basically the same article.
Yeah.
Basically, we both agree that we don't know exactly what's going on, and given the circumstances of it, we're not bringing it up to anybody.
Yeah.
Because who knows?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure it'll get told eventually.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna go spreading it very much either, because.
Yeah.
All right. Toda School, Coughing, Smoliv, Torchic, Huntail, Scarfty, Team Rockets Great Ball, Nose Pass, Huntail again, Spidops, Darkness Energy, Code Card, Toda School,
I think it's Toad's.
Coughing, Smoliv, Torchic. Oh, I've seen this
Same
before.
ones again.
Liepard, Team Rockets Venture Bomb, Ogrepon, Team Rockets Petrol. Ooh, that's cool.
Hydrapple?
Hydrapple. That's kind of cool. It's an apple with dragon heads. Do you know which one that's for?
I can't see. Grass?
Yes. We got 2 full arts so far. That's not bad.
Ethan's very like, woo, but when I went in there, he looked like he was half asleep. I don't understand him.
He was crying before that.
Really? It's
Yeah.
because he didn't get mommy for bed and he gets sad.
Tyranitar, Grass, Code Card, Billy and Onair, Pancham,
Aw,
Mincino,
He's so cute, like a freaking
Petile,
chinchilla.
Petalily, I don't know, Vanette, Pangoro, Grimsnar. What's up, Cody? Excelgor, Cramorant, Salamence
Where's your
for
pen?
Dragon, Grass Energy, and Code Card.
Where'd your pen go? He's still awake.
Guess so. Dragon going to Sean. Did I even finish going through these? I don't know if I finished going through this. But I said Mark had colorless. Sean. Oh, because you asked me about the dragon and then I got
Sorry.
distracted. So I'll go
It's my
through it
fault, I'll
again.
leave.
No, you have to leave. You just distracted me.
I'm good at that.
Yes, you are. Mark has colorless. Sean has metal dragon. Mike has grass. Mike K has grass. Sean Stickle.
Finish what you're doing.
I'm not even going to say what Lisa just did. Just
Finish what you're doing.
not even going to say it. Nope. She's really good at distracting me. That's all I'm going to say. She's extremely good at what's distracting me.
I wasn't trying to.
Well, that was a damn good job. Aye. Sean with darkness, Mark with water, Sean with trainer, Cody with lightning, Thomas with fighting, Cody with fire, Mark with psychic. Lord. Empty box. It's one of those. Going to be one of those nights. I already have ADHD. It's just making it. All right. Moving on. Good Lord. Sorry, I can't get through the breaks tonight. My wife is horribly distracting me all the time. I said nothing. I said you're distracting me. All right. This is the booster perfect order bundle. Yes.
Watch the Pokemon around.
Yes. All right. Halucha. Furfro. Servine. Pokemon Catcher. Rosa's Encouragement. Pavilion. Luminous City. Gengar. Nosepass. Meowth
Ooh,
EX.
That's cool.
Meowth. We're not playing the Meow game.
Oh.
Lightning. Code Card. Servine. Clefairy, Ghastly, Crushing Hammer, Judge, Volcanion, Shaman, Esper, Pokeball, Luxray, Grass, Code Card, Dewblade, Supaw,
Spoopa.
whatever, Potion, Clefairy, Pokepad, Jansenith,
What?
Raticate, I don't know how to say her name, Luminous City, Scatterbug. Ooh, that's actually a $25 Pokepad right there.
Really? Why?
That's
Is
the
it shiny?
Poke because it's the full art.
Oh.
That's the one that's worth $25. Mark, that's the Pokepad pad that's got the value to it.
Whose is that?
Trainer, that's Mr. Stickle.
Oh.
His dabbling in something different,
They'll probably stock Target tomorrow since I won't be able to go.
probably.
Or-
Actually, you could
or
go.
Could go. Yeah, I had to take Aiden in there.
Maybe I'll just go.
They probably won't. It's usually Wednesdays and Fridays.
All right. Fighting Energy, Code Card, Spoopaw, Energy Search. What do you want us to call it?
Furfru?
Furfru? Okay. Tyrant, Barbarcle, Naveen, Turtonator, Staryu, Amura,
Something good there.
Mega Zagard for fighting.
So what's the fighting symbol?
A fist.
I can't see that.
Right there.
That's a fist?
It's a fist.
Okay.
It's a fist of fury.
Those are tiny little things.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Tiffany goes on her flight to Spain tomorrow.
Water Energy, Code Card, Sneevy, Shinix, Tyrant, Seal, Shaman, Judge, Luxio, Potion, Barbarcle, Chien Pao, Basic Energy, Metal, Code Card, Spinnerack, Spritzy, Dewblade, Halucha, Meowstick, Tarragon, Drapion, Saladit, Raticate on the full art, and a Fighting Energy with a Darkness and a Code Card. That's what I don't want to see in my garage this year. Rats.
I hope we don't.
My mom's got mice.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Charizard tin. So the Charizard promo card goes to Fire on that one. So that's going to go to Cody. Has anyone seen the previews for the Mortal Kombat 2 movie? It looks pretty darn good. I actually want to go see that one. I feel like that would be a good movie to see in the theaters. There's the Charizard EX promo card. Get that out and sleeved in a second. Empty tin. Anybody do anything fun over the weekends? Anybody have any big fun things they did? Any notable activities they did over the weekend? I'm building trying to build a above ground raised bed garden. That's why I got the blister on my hand, was from shoveling so much trying to level it. All right. No, we're not doing meows again tonight. Got a bunch of breaks to get through tonight. You had your bowling banquet Saturday night? Nice, nice. Oh, Kathy, by the way, I saw your grandson put his card up for auction. Fungus, Daramaka, Noibat, Geodude, Regis, Iris Fighting Spirit, Octillery, Magmar, Hop's Choice. That's a Mamoswine for fighting. We had a camp, had a big fish fry, rode side by sides to the mountain of Kentucky. Nice. That sounds like fun. I'm thinking about wanting to get a side by side sometime so I could take the kids around in it.
You are such a dreamer.
Hey, don't test me.
You want the want.
I want what I want, and that's all that I want, and I get what I want.
Okay.
Oh, your son. Yeah, I saw that he changed it from the buy it offers to doing the auction. So I actually put a watch on it. So I want to see how it does. Water Code Card, Tinkatuff, Newsleaf, Tyrogue, Sobel, Celebi, Crawdaunt, Mystery Garden, Solrock, Stuffle. That's a Mega Camperant for fire. Yeah, I saw there's a lot of those Gambit cards. A 4-seater. I don't know. I mean, I want one more that's like a kind of like a dune buggy where it's got kind of the lower CG suspension. I don't want anything that's got like too high of a CG. If you don't know what I mean by CG, is center of gravity is what I was referring to. I don't want it top heavy and flipping. No flippies. Oh, by the way, Aiden apparently has natural driving ability. Did learn that this weekend. That kid knows how to steer into the drift. I did not teach him that, but I put him in his go-kart, let him drive in the yard and go out on our driveway and stuff. That kid knows how to drift. Never taught him it either. Water Energy, Code Card, Bramblin, Dugong, Baneri, Dara Maka, Blowtorch, Seviper, Bramblegast, Sandile, Wigglytuff on the colorless. Lots of Wigglytuffs. The other one was a buy it now, wasn't it, Kathy? What are you looking at, hon?
This order I did tonight, the lady just had a car seat. I think it was like $150.
Yeah.
They didn't have it. And she was like, do they have a similar one? And I showed her a picture, but I didn't know how much it cost. I thought it was like a similar price. And she was like, yeah, that's perfect. Well, apparently it was $299.
Whoopsies.
That's on her because she said it was okay. I didn't send her a price.
Kathy's son pulled a Channing Tatum autograph card to 5.
Oh, jealous.
If you want it for $3,500, he'll sell it to you.
Nope.
Suicune, Channing Tatum's Lisa's secret crush.
In the past,
Psychic.
not anymore.
Code card. That's what she says. Mimiyuku, Trapinch, Sandile. She would totally leave me for Tatum. Zigzagoon,
Definitely not.
Saraledge, Punk Helmet, Seviper, Carvanha, Meloletta, Toxtricity, Lightning, and Code card.
I'm not leave you for Channing Tatum.
It's okay. I understand.
Did you see Aiden's wrist tonight?
See the welt on his back?
His back?
It's up to 1,075. Nice.
I saw this on his wrist.
The bump?
The red.
Oh, you know I can't
It was
see.
all red right here.
Well, he's got a bump. He's got like a red spot like in his lower back.
I said, Aiden, how did this happen? He just, how did it happen? I'm like, yeah, did somebody do this? Or what? Is it a rash? Is it a bug bite? And he just like copies me and like, you don't have a clue what happened to you.
Yeah.
Of course, I asked the teacher. She's like, it wasn't there earlier. And I'm like, how do you know?
All right. Packs. The Tyrant will go to the fighting spot, which is going to go to Thomas.
What?
Huh?
Was that like the first card?
It was a promo card.
What is that? Dice?
Dice and other stuff that no one cares about. Because they have every single one of those boxes. Other people said they don't like the Pokemon sleeves. If he had gotten Deadpool, he would have kept that. I like Gambit. Honestly, Gambit would have been like, if I had to pick between Wolverine, Gambit, and Deadpool in that one, I might have taken the Gambit over all of those.
So what did he pull the card in?
The Deadpool Topps Chrome boxes.
No, the Channing Tatum.
It's the Channing Tatum as Gambit. But he got it as an autograph number to 5 out of a blaster.
From what? What blaster? What kind of card? I don't understand.
The Deadpool Topps Chrome boxes.
Oh. I missed that part.
I like Gambit was actually my favorite X-Men. I was a much more of a Gambit fan than I was any other X-Men fan.
Why didn't you get those cards?
Because I don't think I would have too many people to be able to do a break with them.
But they'd be fun for us.
Well, you can buy one. I'm sure they're still not sitting on Target shelf right now. They're only $40.
They're at Target?
Yes.
I never saw them there.
Probably could look at a picture you sent. By the way, Kathy says hi.
Hi. Well, check on Wednesday.
You can still buy them online. Still buy them on top of the website and everywhere else. It's from basically it's cards from the last Deadpool movie. All right, here we go. Clefairy, Halucha. What did you say? Furfrou?
Furfrou?
Furfrou. Servine, Core Memory, Hippodon, Judge, Spritzy, Crushing Hammer, Landorus, Lightning Energy, Code Card, Spoopaw, Tyrant, Clefairy, Furfur, Luminous Gate, Gillett, Luxio, Raticate, Lumiose Gellert, Haunter, Mega Clefable going to the Psychic spot.
Lumiose Gellert.
Oh, that's understandable. We're going to get to that point. We're probably, I'd say, about a month away before where we typically see the slowdown in the hobby because school's getting out. People are starting to think about vacations. By the way, we are at the 3/4 point for having a cruise vacation.
Sweet.
Actually, Thomas, you've gotten a lot of hits for your spot so far. You've gotten one, 2, 3, at least 3. And you've got, I think, the energy you want for this. Trust me, I get it. And taxes are due Wednesday, which I'm still waiting here for my tax person.
They've been in since January.
Seal, Dewblade, Spoopaw, Potion, Diggersby, Navine, Volcanion, Superior, Dewblade, Telepathic Energy, Metal Energy, Code Card, Halucha, Shinix, Dewblade, Scorupi, Tyranator, Jasonith, Shaman, Fletchling, Aromatisi. We would probably nice. Well, so far I'd say you've actually done pretty good so far, and you have the most. I think it's the #1 energy you want for this set. Chen Pao, Water Energy, Code Card. Pokeball, Snivy, Shinix, Tyrant, Talonflame, Drapion, Tarragon, Raticate, Drapion on the Darkness. You can't go back to work until September? Medical? Again?
This was 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah, Kathy, we would probably do another. It'd be a Royal Caribbean cruise. We'd probably go out on New York again because I was telling Lisa, I said I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to flying to a cruise port and then adding that extra stress. Like, I'd rather have a little bit more control over my situation getting to my cruise ship than dealing with trying to go fly and then find a car and find a train or an Uber or something.
I don't want to leave out of Baltimore.
Yeah. Well, I'd say be New York.
I know, I said, and I don't want to do Baltimore.
So well, say we don't want to go to Miami.
Right.
Aurorus.
I can't believe how little he was.
Fighting Energy, Code Card. Nose Pass, Hold, Digging, Shovel, Snivy, Seal, Core Memory, Hippodon, Judge, Core Memory, Proboss, another Meowth for the colorless. Psychic Energy, Code Card, Honed, Spinnerack, Nose Pass, Skorupi, Meowstic, Ageless, Luminous City, Skorupi, Drapion, Luxray, Darkness Energy, Code Card, Ratatat, Sail Fossil, Rowlet, Honedge, Diggersby, Navine, Volcanion, Telepathic Energy, Pokeball, Gengar Hollow, Lightning Energy, Code Card, Hippotas, Dartix, Maul, Ratatat, Vivillon, Luxio, Energy Swatter, Turtonator, Amora, Tyrantum, and that's it. And then a leaf and a code card. I don't know Pokemon stuff. If I ever want me to watch for retail Pokemon at Target, I can watch since I work for American Greed. Kathy, you are more than welcome if you ever see Pokemon stuff sitting on your shelf. I would say any of those big boxes that you just saw right there, I would definitely be interested in them. So if you ever see those big boxes, they're called ETBs, you can grab 2 and tell me, and I'll send you money and you can ship them off my way. They're hard to find.
You do American greetings, that would be fun.
That's how my mom got carpal tunnel.
I know. I love greeting cards though.
My mom used to do American greetings, but she got carpal tunnel in her wrist really bad, so she had to stop. So, Greg? All right. Let's do a recap here, and then we will move on to our next break. Be the baseball break. Love you. All right, we had the PokePad.
22 for me.
Don't you have enough money of mine?
No.
Jesus. Crustle, Drapion, Mega Clefable, Salamence, Mega Charizard, Mabostiff, Mega Zygarde. Yeah, that's the way it is here. 2 Meowth EX, Mamoswine, Wigglytuff, Camerupt, Raticate, and Hydrapple. That one's kind of cool. For the grass spot, which went to Mike Kilmer. All right. We have our baseball break coming up next. Yeah, it's that. Basically, if you see boxes that look like this, y'all can always grab them. If you ever see boxes that look like that, or like these kind of ETB boxes, grab them. Let me know. I will definitely be interested in them. Oh, by the way, I did pull down the Leaf Glory of the Game. And for basketball, the full case break, it didn't move. So these are what those boxes look like. We're going to have one for a basketball break. ETB Elite Trainer box is what ETB, as in Bravo. I did pull them down. We're going to have one of these boxes mixed in with a 23-24 select international box for a basketball break tomorrow. So that's what they look like. All right. So let's do baseball. Shall we? Shall we adjourn to the baseball? It's all her money, Phil. Oh, jeez. Don't tell her that. All right. So let's run back over to the store here real quick. Show you guys where we are at. All right. Good. All right. So we're going to run this for the rant. Oh, we did this round. We're actually ready. So that round has been done. I just need to switch that over. So for football now, we have 3 teams left. Falcons, Colts, and Steelers. And I am taking offers on those teams. Colts 30, Falcons 25. I think if we just get one more, I'll be good to run that one tonight. And then the other break that is open, the other 2 breaks we have open right now, we have the WWE break that is open. That has 6 spots left on it. So it is pick your wrestler. And the other break that is available tonight, this is guaranteed to run tonight. It is our serial number break, Prospect Edition, Prism Retail, and In the Game Used Leaf, which has 5 hits in it. It'll be very, very good hits. All right. Close that one back up. 20 for Colts. I'll take 20 for Colts. All right. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, Mark, I'll take 20 for Colts. I'll put you in. All right. All right, just finish the old coffee off there. All right, let's. Hey, Mark, you know you have break credit too, right? Still? Just making sure you did know that. There it is. That's the sheet I want. All right, let me put the baseball break list up. So I did run this random earlier. So this one is good to go. James Dalton, you are going to get the Yankees. You're going to get the Yankees in the Boys of Summer. Mark Hudson, you're going to get the Yankees in the update series. This is 26-1. Actually, this is 26-136. I had that backwards. It was 138 was the last one. All right. Let me get the tags in on this. All right. So I think we are good to run football. If anybody else wants to make an offer, you have $93.30 in break credit. What's up, Tanner? Thank you, Mark. That's a very cool place to find stuff like that. Let me know if you have find Topps Chrome football too. Feel like I'm going to be chasing that all around. Tanner, you sent your break payments in for this one, right? It's from the Eli Willits card sale. You never used any of that credit. And then you had $5 from a serial number ones here and there. Lisa's a 20. She does 22 normally. Okay, Tanner, I do see yours. Yep, that's right. You did send that. You sent me that note, and I did mark you off on wrestling. You're right. What's up, Dennis? Dennis got 44. Tanner 58. That's how short-term my memory is, that I can't remember that. So, Kathy, you asked about. Yeah, you should, because it might not be there very long. Topps Chrome football is insanity. When we do the football break, I'll show you some of the stuff that I've been seeing. No, she does 22 all the time. There goes Lisa assuming. All right. All right, so we got 2 football teams left. All right. We'll see how Chrome WWE plays out over the next couple days. If you missed the announcements earlier, by the way, I am not going to be breaking on Friday. We are going to a family event up in New Jersey. That's why there are no break drops for Thursday for Friday. I also have some pending travel potentially next week that I am kind of waiting to finalize at this point. The dates are a little bit kind of up in the air. So I am trying to lock those down before I make any announcements relative to what break schedule next week looks like. I will say we might be doing a Saturday break next week. Tanner, I understand that. I don't have access to my phone a lot during the day too as well, so I totally get that. You want to change yours to 10, Rich? You got it. I can change it because you just put yours in. All right, you're on 10. Greg wants Connor Griffin. All right. Greg, Rich, CJ, Chad, Mike K. So I think I know you always pay. I don't know. Lisa always says to me, she goes, so did that bum Tanner Michael ever pay you? Hayden, Win, Brad Harriger. I saw your comment earlier. I'm just stirring the pot. I just stir in the pot. All right, there's all the tags. I mean, I said the word bum. I mean, you don't want to know the exact word she chose to use. All right. We got pulled this one. This one has been marinating on the card shelf for quite a while. Decided that it was time to bring it home and bring it to the group and take a little rip and see what we could find. Don't wish that on her because she might actually do it, and then I'm going to have to deal with it. It wouldn't be the first time she did it. I update payments. I don't. Empty box. All right. So Mark Hudson has the Yankees. Oh yeah, man, you get the entertainment factor. So anyways, Kathy, you asked what my mom with Eric and Greeting, how she got carpal tunnel. Basically, she it was from constantly opening boxes, and she wasn't really using knives. I think I forget what it was, but it was from all of the box openings. That's what got her carpal tunnel. And they didn't give her anything that's really ergonomic to handle any of that until it was too late. So she had to submit a workman's comp claim to American Greetings for all the box openings she did. Does that mean I get box openings from opening card packs? Ooh. What do I submit my workman's comp claim to for that? Yes. Good luck to everybody. May the hits be plentiful in this one. Actually, both of these boxes have been marinating on the card shelf. That's the last Boys of Summer box. That is my last one. Oh, Kathy, you missed it. I can show a picture of it. I'm starting to build my own raised garden bed fixture, basically structure. I mean, I guess so. She was an American Greeting breaker. Maybe that's where I get it from. I should tell her that. See what she thinks. This was my construction project yesterday. So I was digging through the ground. All of that ground is like heavy compacted. So those are all 8 by 10 inch boards. I've got another set I need to go buy, but basically I'm building that so I can do a raised bed garden and get some more homegrown vegetables and stuff. Well, then now you have his lunch covered for the day. So you got to take with you now. Drake Baldwin, Cam Smith, Zach Veen, rookie for the Rockies. Adrian Del Castillo, Nick Enright, Ben Rice for Mark. Miguel Suarez, Cade Horton, Drake Baldwin, Matt Gorski, Matt Shaw, power players, Kobe Mayo, Mick Abel, Josh Naylor, Carson McCusker, Carlos Duran, Luke Keschel, Yohan Moncada, Blue Wave, Mariners, not an auto. Ryland Thomas, that is 60. First owner, keep the rabbits out. Yeah, I actually am going to put like chicken wire around it. 60 of 150. I thought my son was asleep, but apparently not. So it's 136. Yep, that's Ethan. He's still awake. Matt Shaw, Gunnar Hogland, Will Wagner, Pete Crow Armstrong, Night Terrors, Hayden Birdsong, Tim Tawa, Pete Crow Armstrong, Cal Raleigh, Tommy Pham, Max Kepler, Refractor, Tyler Tolbert, Nick Kurtz, rookie. Oh, by the way, I did get Bowman. I was able to order 10 Bowman hobby boxes today off of Topps' website. So we have that going for us at least. Cam Smith, Clay Holmes, Chase Metaroth, Will Castillo, Cedric Mullins, Adele Amador, Jackson Jobe, Refractor rookie. Is that a rookie? Is that a photo variation? I think that's a variation. 115697. That is a photo variation of a Jackson Jobe rookie card for the Detroit Tigers. Yeah, so I'm actually going to build a full structure with a door and everything that you can basically have chicken wire all around the sides and up over the top of it, and then put an irrigation system in it. And yeah, I got a whole construct in my head of what I'm going to do. Roki Sasaki on the throwback. And Lau. What are the Tigers? Hayden Carter. Yeah, we like that. Like that one. That's a nice one. Bowman hobby boxes were on sale. They were not as brutal to try to buy as some of the last products have been, but they were still not easy to grab as well. You kind of had to pick one and just go for it. I couldn't see the cases of Bowman, so I went for the singles just to make sure I got something. Tomorrow is NBA hoops. The raised bed thing is my house because I want to stop relying on grocery store vegetables. I really like fresh vegetables. I wanted to make the investment for something that we can reuse over and over again for the next couple of years because I've been doing science experiments around my house for gardening, looking at different places to grow things. The best thing I've grown around my house has been raspberries, I would say. Raspberries and maybe potatoes. I think it was 350, 360. It was $28.49 for a case. 28.49 divided by 12. Oh, 240. They were $240 a box. They were $5 something for jumbos. I wasn't able to grab any jumbos, but it was just a pre-sale. That's true. Tomatoes have done well. The fresh tomatoes are really good. Oh yeah, everything Topps is just going way up. And that's not even, I'll show you guys the Topps Chrome stuff that's out there right now. Like the resale market for all the Topps Chrome football stuff is insane. Blackberries have definitely been the best thing I've grown so far. We have a peach tree, but the peaches haven't gotten that big. All right, here we go. See, our problem is every time that I try to grow stuff inside my house, it grows really nicely, and then I take it outside and it dies. Nick Kurtz, rookie. Chris Bubik, Yamamoto, Victor Mesa Jr., Nestor Cortez, Jazz Chisholm, Freddie Freeman, Zach Veen, Harrison Bader, Mason Fluharty, Junior Caminero, Logan Evans, Tyler Rogers, Ryan Johnson, Dylan Cruz, refractor rookie, who's unfortunately back down in AAA. Bamboo Free for steaks. Works great for trestles for cucumbers. Yeah, that's one thing I think I might do as a trestle for a cucumber in there. So do you guys, when you do yours, do you do logs at the base and then do branches and like leaves and stuff at the base? And then do like the soil on top of that? Because I was reading some things that says that you need to put like old logs at the bottom, followed by branches and sticks and things, so that you can have good drainage through the soil. Nick Kurtz, rookie debut. Mikael Garcia, Matt Savinson, Weiler Abreu, Jake Berger, Chris Paddock, Noah Cameron. This has got to be the auto. Blue Wave for the Mariners. It is the auto. Jorge Polanco, 72 of 150. $72 at $150. Millennial Gardner. Okay. Randall Gerchuk, Blaine Krim, Jacob deGrom, Matt Shaw, Rylan Thomas, Zach Veen, Adolis Chapman, Matthew Boyd, Will Smith, Moises Balsteros, Will Wagner, Kelvin Alcantara on the refractor, Christian Cross, Braxton Ashcraft, Connor Thomas, Francisco Lindor, and Jorge Soler. Good Mariners. That was Dennis. Dennis gets the auto on that one for the Mariners. Nice hit, Dennis. Well played, sir. Well played. And Mark, you got one Yankee card out of that. Go figure. That whole thing. Go figure. All right. Well, that's a good thing to know. Logs, twigs, then leaves, and dirt on top. Okay. Well, I've got plenty of all that stuff because I've actually been doing debris cleaning around my house for logs and twigs and all that stuff. And I got plenty of logs in places that I can go pull stuff from. All right. This is Boys of Summer. Yeah, I was going to do the cardboard as the weed barrier. Oh, so that's pretty close then to me. I mean, it's not terribly close, but it's close enough. All right. There's our pack. Empty box. Jorge Polanco. Auto to 150. So you got the Blue Wave auto, which was Rylan Thomas to 150, and the Jorge Polanco auto for the Mariners. So far you're winning on the autos. Okay. Yeah, I've seen people doing the logs. Nothing uber thick. No booklets. All right. Let's kick it off for the Chicago White Sox. How about a shoeless Joe Jackson? That is going to be 190 of 249. I need to go get some thicker top loaders because I realized I don't have any over here. I need some 168s, some 138s. through all my pick top loaders. That's actually impressive. 68s. 68. 108. Got a lot of 108s. It's a regular. I'll bring that one over too. 168, 168. Another 108. Huh. Might actually have to order some more top loaders. That's impressive. I did not realize I burned through all my 138s. Yeah, so I think the logs thing was, I guess, built around just trying to hold down some of that moisture in there. I've seen a lot of people say about doing logs, but the twigs, I mean, I live in the woods, so twigs are not a problem to go find. Not one bit. Leaned pallets together like a teepee for beans, peas, and cucumbers. Interesting. I actually have grapes, and they actually came back this year, which I was impressed. I have blueberry plants. So I had grapes, blueberries, and raspberries. Those all had come back this year. I was actually surprised the grapes came back. I didn't think the grapes were going to come back. I didn't know they were perennials. I'm a jack of all trades. I do everything. All right. I had to reload all those top loaders. All right. Let's use 168s. It's probably the right size for this anyways. Actually, it is. All right. Shoeless Joe Jackson, 190 of 249. I think this is weird where it's like, yeah, bottom's not an auto. All right. For the Chicago Cubs, 154, 175. Ernie Banks. Save wood ash. I've got a lot of wood ash because I have a burn barrel that I burn a lot of sticks and twigs in before I needed them. I got a lot of wood ash. So that works well. I should put that in the garden. I should put those aside. Let's see. So this was an auto. First auto coming out for the Los Angeles Dodgers, 21 of 25, Paul Loduca. For the Dodgers, we have any 21s tonight. We did have a 21 tonight. Josh G. Gets another $5 break credit. Jurgelerg, $5 break credit too. Very nice. In the Dodger spot, going to CJ. Ooh, that's the wrong one. I think the next one's going to be a base card. Nope, that's a relic. That's a base. Then that's a relic. These are two base cards. All right. Jimmy Fox for the Philadelphia Phillies, 53 of 99. No 53s. Mix it with compost. Okay. I can do that. I can definitely do that. Sad NBA regular season's over. It used to be on my TV all the time. Other base card is going to be 5 of 175, Sebastian Walcott for the Texas Rangers. That one's going out to Brad. Phillies, I believe, were Jack. Might fry some plants out. Oh, that's good to know. I saw there were some things like there were certain plants you don't mix with each other. You don't put them side by side with each other because they basically suck the nutrients out. All right. Let's do this one. This is a relic. 5-piece relic. Starlin Caba. team is that for? For the Miami Marlins. Marlins going to Mike Kilmer. 84 of 99 on the 5-piece. Yeah, definitely concentrating mostly on vegetables and fruit. All right. Let's do this one. Cash Money Mayfield, 25. Mark Hudson, $5 to you. Cash Money Mayfield, 25 of 49. Going to the San Diego Padres. Jaw. And the last card out of the break. Well, that's definitely good to know. For the San Francisco Giants, Bryce Eldridge, 80 of 99. On-card autographed. San Francisco went to Greg Wisser. Was not a Connor Griffin, Greg. I'm sorry. But at least you got a card. Something better than nothing. I've been messing with like corn. My corn stalks never get high enough. I realized I found out you have to put a lot of corn next to each other. Yeah, I was definitely going to do the cardboard. See, the logs were the thing. See, Kathy was saying she didn't use logs. And nothing there. All right, let's do a recap of this one. I'll live. All right, recap on the baseball break. Sebastian Walcott to 175. Jimmy Fox to 99. Ernie Banks to 175. Nick Kurtz, rookie. Kevin Alcantara, refractor, rookie. Nick Kurtz, rookie. Nick Kurtz, power players. Cam Smith, rookie. Roki Sasaki, throwback, rookie. Shoeless Joe Jackson for the Chicago White Sox. Paul DeLuca for the Dodgers on the fan favorites to 25. Dylan Cruz, refractor, rookie. Rylan Thomas to 150. Jorge Polanco, 72 150. Cash Money Mayfield to 49. Photo variation. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, is it a filler or is it actually a benefactor to it? Jackson Jobe, that's the photo variation rookie for the Tigers. Sounds good, Greg. We'll see you on the next stream. Bryce Eldridge, patch auto to 99. And Starling Kaba to 99 on the 5-piece patch. Let's see. Pondering for a second. Come on. Sorry, Tanner. Yeah. Let's do a giveaway. I have no idea who this guy is. But I did pull him out of a box. He might be good. I don't know. But I think the picture is kind of weird. So let's do a giveaway. If you want a chance to win, we're going to give away a card here. I pulled this out of an In the Game Used box. It's a George McIntyre. I'd never seen a quarterback throw with a GoPro on his head. That's a first one for me. So I'm going to just do a giveaway for this card. It's a Gold Leaf Prospects. No idea who George McIntyre is. We're going to do a giveaway for this one. So while I get ready for football, by the way, football, we have 2 spots left. We have the Steelers and the Falcons. If you don't want them, I will just take them and we will run that break. while I get that set up. But if you want to get a chance to win this card, that's completely free. All you got to do is GoPro with an exclamation point in the comments. That's all you need. GoPro with an exclamation point, and you'll get a chance for a duck race to win this card. So your keyword is GoPro. And that'll give you a chance to win that card. I don't know who the guy is, but I've never seen a guy with a GoPro on his head. So you guys put that in the comment section. Give me a couple seconds while I get football set up. I'm going to give you guys a little bit music in the background while I get that set and get a water refresh here. So I'll be right back. We'll be running football. That's what this one was.
Lights go low, tension high, boxes stacked and the time ticks by. Names on the screen, no alibi. This is where the brave don't hide. Seal gets torn, hear it crack, no turning around, no holding back. One more rip, heart attack, truth comes screaming out the back. Yeah, hold tight, feel it shake, no sleep, wide awake, right here, no mistake. Outcast, heartbeat breaks, stand tall, feel the quake. Every pulse feeds the flame, always bringing the fire. Outcast, heartbeat breaks, no fear, no escape. From the spark to the wire, always bringing the fire. Hey! Chrome flash under neon glare. Some strike gold, some strip bare. No slow roll, just lay it there. You get what fate declares. Autograph in black and gold. Stories bought and stories sold. Feel that rush, uncontrolled. Every break leaves its hold. Alright, stand firm, take the weight. No bluff, no fade. This is what we create. Outcast, hobby breaks. Feel it build, feel it break. Every rip shakes the game. Always bringing the fire. Outcast, hobby breaks. Raise fists, stake your claim. Fuel the heat, lift it higher. Always bringing the fire. Yeah.
All right. I think we are just about ready to get this one running again. Thank you, Metallica. All right. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 entries into the duck race for the GoPro guy. So, all right. Let's put the card. So again, if you want to get into a giveaway to win this George McIntyre card completely free, just put GoPro in the comment section. I'm going to set it up for the duck race on this one. By the time I set the duck race up, if I'm done, then that's when the break will close. What did I just do? Oh. All right. So that's good to know that the logs actually add long-term nutrients. What's up, Garrett? Just in time. All right, so Tanner Michael, John Stevener, Ryan Gola, Fiery Foxer, Stevens, Josh G, because I know who it is now, Rich S, Kathy, and Garrett. All right. And there's your cut line. All right. We are going to run a random. This is a totally free giveaway for this George McIntyre card. No clue who he is. But hey, it's the GoPro guy as far as I know. All right. There's all the names. We do 1 minute on the duck race. Got you all set, ready, set, and you're off. So my Illinois team, basketball kid going to draft, only a freshman in college, think mistake, fame went to his head, did do awesome, but sad I was not going further in college. Can't see him being LeBron. Yeah, I agree. I actually knew a person who had a chance to be drafted, or I think they had a chance to go into the draft because of how good they did, and ended up deciding to stay through college. Ironically, the following years when COVID hit, and his career would have been pretty hosed if he was in the minors during COVID and left school. He actually finished his degree. And I agree. I think having a degree as a fallback, because you never know when you're going to hurt yourself. And the winner of the Garrett, George McIntyre card, Rich Claypool. Congrats, Rich. You are the winner of the card on a free giveaway. Very nice. Yeah, I think it's more important to stay in school, finish your college, and then go play. If you're still that good, and apparently he made a good mistake. He made a good decision because apparently he was a pitcher, and there were some things about his pitching that he learned a lot more in college and had a lot more flexibility to fail and recover than he would have in the minors. He would have probably just washed out. All right. All right. I did say I wanted to show you guys something. I did want you guys to kind of have a understanding. I'm sure you guys have seen this already, but this is what we're kind of up against right now. So kind of like a little PSA help. There we go. All right. So kind of just walking through a little bit of where football is currently sitting at in the marketplace. Why is it so small? So these are the Fanatics, by the way. If you want to try to get yourself a hobby box or a jumbo box of football, you can still have time to go into the Fanatics drops. They are $360 and $650. They are entries. You can only enter for 2. I'm going to tell you all, be very careful about these GameStop drops. They're pre-orders, and they charge you up the rear. I tried to order 2 megas, 2 hangers, and 2 blasters from GameStop, and they wanted to charge me $45 in shipping. I was like, no. But this is what we're facing right now. I mean, you got hangers selling between 40, blasters, David Adams is trying to sell them at 75, 45 hangers, 95. First day issue boxes at $5,500. Like, these are insanity prices that people are, 4 mega boxes. Somebody wants to sell 4 mega boxes at $740. Give me a break. You go to, let's see, NFL Shop and Fanatics, basically the same thing. It's not where I wanted to go. We go to, let's see, David Adams as an example. People are absolutely desperately trying to find this product. I don't want to find Google Shopping. But like David Adams right now is trying to buy Topps Chrome. David Adams right now is buying Topps Chrome hobby boxes. Hobby boxes, David Adams is buying them at $650. What the heck just happened? That's not what I clicked. Oh my God. The pop-ups. They're buying them at $650. They're buying jumbos at $1,200. They're buying retail boxes. They're buying blaster boxes at $50 and mega boxes at $100 and hangers at $33. That's what they're buying. They're pre-buying them at. Like, this is insanity. So you can only imagine what that stuff is. I don't even know if they have any. Yeah. Buy a Chrome Football Blaster pre-sale, $75. Buy a Mega for $150. Can't even buy the hobbies. It's friggin' nuts. I was the same way. This is what we're battling against right now. And I feel like we're going to be living in Panini world because it's going to price everyone out. Right? I mean, I will tell you, I'm doing my best to try and figure out ways to grab some of these just so we have them for breaks. It has been very challenging. I'm doing my best. We may be living in retail world because this is going to be on Target. This is going to be on Walmart. It's going to be at Dick's Sporting Goods. It's going to be at Ace Hardware. It's very frustrating for me right now to try and figure out how to still bring a quality break to you all and not crush you, because there's 300 players on the checklist for Topps Chrome Football. So it's going to be the same experience we see with every Topps Chrome product. You're going to get 1 auto out of a hobby, 2 autos out of a jumbo. You're going to get, there's like 20 people you want and 280 you don't want. And you're going to have boxes. I'm not going to pay $700 for a hobby box to then say, wow, you all just exploded your money. This is a better value at $625 when you get 3 autos at least than doing that. I can go buy plenty of Prism products. So yeah, we can't get Jackson Dart autos, but so we may be dealing with a lot of Panini. We might have a lot of unlicensed stuff, but I will tell you, I will do everything I can to try and preserve. I will not buy something at a price that I cannot feel like it's worthwhile. That Topps Chrome hobby box for WWE, that's the only one I got. I don't have any more. I have megas. That's it. So I probably won't put the mega breaks up tomorrow because we still have the hobby out there. But Yeah, so if you guys see the retail side and you guys want to send some my way and you find it, please let me do so, or please let me know because I'll probably buy it from you. Just so we can have stuff to break here. So I am doing my best. I am expending my resources. I have a friend. I hate admitting that I need to even touch the bot world, but a friend knows a guy who uses a bot to buy products off Tops. And at this point, it's one of those things is if you can't beat them, then you just got to work the system. And I hate that we even have to think about that. But if I don't even try to explore it, we'll never get anything. Well, the mega, you won't see the hobby boxes at the Target, but I'm saying the megas and the blasters, and those hanger boxes, those are the things you'll see. But those are the things we're probably going to end up doing breaks for. I bought 32 hanger boxes on Tops' pre-sale. They're actually on their way here. So we have that at least. All right. So let's do. So I'm trying. I'm really trying to figure out how to. And unfortunately, a lot of the Tops products that are coming out afterwards are products that are not have no retail option. So we'll see. I know Nick has an auction up for Chrome Hobby and a Jumbo right now on eBay. All right, so I'm going to take the Falcons and the Steelers. Since we had no other offers for those. All right, so I'm going to take that list. So this is the random for the NIL spots. Top 4 are going to each get 3 packs of NIL. I mean, the reason they're doing that is because when they put them on the shelf, what people are doing is even when you limit them to 2, they're taking them and they're hiding them around the store so they can go and find them later and come back and buy them. Back in the COVID days, we knew a guy who would basically go in there. He would take the boxes. He would hide them around the store. He'd try to be the first one in there, take what he could, hide it around the store. Meanwhile, he'd go outside, start working deals with people on the phone. And then he would get the boxes sold before he ever paid for them. He'd come back into the store and buy them and then walk out the front door with money already in his pocket. Like, this is kind of getting back to COVID days of how bad it was trying to find this stuff. Sean had mentioned to me that at Target, they had one morning for Pokemon. They had 65 people standing in line. We knew a guy, he would not only bring himself, but he'd bring his buddies and basically give them a little commission for finding stuff and buying it because it was 2 per person. Well, if I bring 10 of my closest friends, that's 20 boxes extra I just got. So I'm not going to go stand in front of Target at 2 a.m. in the morning. I've got much better things to do with my life at this point. 26,135. So we'll figure it out. I can say that much. It's the best we can do. It sounds like they didn't make a whole lot of it. And I think that's what's showing. I just don't know when the bottom drops out. Although with all these gas prices going up, actually, I kind of wondered if the bottom was going to start dropping out because people weren't going to be able to afford it because it was either drive to work or buy sports cards. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, top 4 is where you want to be on this one. Yep, same thing. Fire limit, you go back the next day. Because the store people aren't going around looking for that stuff. They're not stalking them because the people who work in stores don't care. They're like, I don't give a crap about this stuff. We got other things to do, right? All right, top 4 is where you want to be. Hayden, Jaw, Ryan, and Mark. You all have NIL cards. To be honest, I do too a little bit, TJ. I think it won't be the junk wax era. It will be the I can't afford this anymore era. I was stocking cards one day and I see these guys getting Pokemon big boxes, some Charizard thing. I text my coworker, so husband collects them, asked if she wanted me to grab one for them, so I grabbed one. In 1 hour, all were gone. Yep, that was the Charizard UPCs. I know exactly what product it was. So Nick told me a thing when it came to Pokemon. He said, buy a box, take that box, and put it in your safe, put it somewhere safe, and forget about it for the next 10 years. If you all go look at, I was just looking at a thing the other night. It was all of the Pokemon stuff that has all the ETBs and everything that have ever been out. It was what they're worth today. And there were ETBs that I remember sitting on Target shelves for months and months and months. Never, ever could get rid of them. And now those ETBs are worth like $150, $200. And the reason I think part of my philosophy is that the reason the Pokemon stuff is so popular and why so many people are clamoring for it, I think is not necessarily, yes, they have 1 or 2 cards that are worth like $1,000. There's no card you're going to get rich off of in Pokemon. But it's that even if you go and buy a secondary priced Pokemon box, the worst you're probably going to pay on average is maybe $200. That is still cheaper than most hobby boxes right now. Kathy, was it a big one that looked like that? But a much bigger box, but it looked like that? I've just been buying Pokemon for Ethan, and then obviously I bring them to you guys for the breaks. And you can see, obviously, I price it pretty reasonable. I don't think I have any pictures of the UPCs. Maybe I do. I agree with you. There is an aspect, like, I think if you go back to the junk wax era, you go back to people who collect the cards for the sake of collecting the cards. Like, nobody can afford to collect a set anymore. How do you build a set? Who's going to build a set of Topps Chrome football? I mean, I don't know how anybody can afford that. That's a crazy amount of money to spend in something like that. All right. Let me get the tags in for our Prism Black. Like, get this, right? I just saw a price of it and my head hurt, and I said to Daniel, Daniel, I bet you this makes your heart hurt a little bit. But he said it was worth it because it was fun to do. Back in 2019, we ripped an entire case, a full case of 2018 Diamond Kings. Shohei Ohtani's rookie year, a full case of Diamond Kings for $50 a box. Daniel used to tell me and convince me not to buy mega boxes that had 1 auto guaranteed because the hobbies had 2 guaranteed and it was only $15 more for a box of Optic Baseball. You used to be able to buy Optic Baseball hobby boxes at $65. Could you imagine how many boxes we could rip for those kind of prices right now? Yeah. Know how much those Diamond King boxes are selling for right now? $1,000. And I will tell you 1,000%, the $50 price tag was what they were worth. I bought several of those boxes after the fact for like $50 to $65 during COVID because I wanted to rip them because I was building sets. I'm still technically building sets for Ethan and Aiden on those. I have some stuff I still need to finish with them. But Yeah, exactly. I mean, those Diamond King boxes had 2 autos. No, it had 1 auto, 1 relic. I think it was 1 auto, 1 relic. It had 2 hits. I think you say 2 autos or 2 mem. Had 1 numbered card, parallels. That's it. $1,000 now if you want it. And I have one of the 101s. I'll show you guys if you haven't seen it before. You ever want to see what a Shohei Ohtani 101 looks like? CGA. Let me get this tagged in. Brad Harriger. Josh. Rich. Brad. Jack. Mark, Ryan. Joe. Corey. And then I'll tell you how much I paid for that Shohei Ohtani. And unless it's going to literally pay off every one of my bills, that card's going to Aiden. All right, I got the tags in. Sits in a generally protected place. I wonder if I got to even call it my prized possession piece. Shohei Ohtani, rookie 101, black and white variation. It's going to Aiden. It's a $500 card at the time when I traded for it. I traded a bunch of other cards for it. It was when Ohtani was hurt in 2019, and people thought he was going to be just another guy. You know, just another Japanese ball player that comes in, and it's not obviously a Topps or a Bowman, but I don't care. It's still an Ohtani 101. So Aiden, when he's older, we'll get it. All right, let's rip some cards. So I said, I will do my best to do it the best I can to get what I have. And, you know, you guys obviously is what makes this group grow. And, you know, I'll try to put the best breaks value together as I can. All right. And we'll keep marching on. I will say we have been doing fairly well this year, so that's good. And that's why I've been able to buy more. So we have more to rip. All right. So, Hayden, first 3. Thank you. Ja, second 3. Ryan, third 3. And Mark, last 3. Those are all for NIL cards. All right. Let's go. Prism Black. So, Legends and NIL. Well, and so let me have one more sidebar. One of our members tonight sent me a message, asked me if I would be interested in something. This is the kind of person I am, if you ever wondered. Sorry, I know I'm like being very distracting or distracted. We pulled this card for him. I agree with you. Oops. So we pulled this card for him. He is a diehard Pirates fan, and he got this card out of a hit out of one of the breaks. I pulled it for him. He asked me if I was interested in it. I said, well, of course. I looked at the values on it. To be honest, the values weren't great. They're probably about $400, $500. He's got a baby on the way, and he was looking to try to get some money together for the baby. I asked him, I said, are you hurting for the money? Like, do you need money now? He said, no. I said, to be completely honest with you, I said, if you want to sell it to me, I said, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to pay for it because that's what it's worth. And I'm going to have to move that card. But that's the kind of card. I said, do you have other cards that you would sell? Like how much money would I have to give you for you to feel like that card, you're happy to walk away from that card? I don't want you walking away regretting it. And I said, based on what I think I would offer you for that card, you'd probably regret it. We have a snakeskin. Oh, that's cool. Sorry. Just kind of caught my eye. There's a snakeskin in here. That's cool. I said to him, I said, if you have other cards that you're more easily in the I said, I would take that Paul Skeens card. I would put it away. I would lock it away. You're about to have a baby on the way. I said, that's the kind of card that you go and pass down to your kids when they're older. You give to your son and you give that to them when they're older. That's the kind of card because that's personal to you. It was the first time you hit that card. That has a story behind it. You pass it to them. Take everything else, go sell that, keep that card because it's not worth you selling because you're going to have seller's remorse as soon as you sell that card. So he is holding on to it. That's the kind of advice I give people. And the shop I work in, we're not trying to make massive gougings. We're trying to keep the hobby. So, and try to focus more on trades. We turn away a lot of people who just want to bring in their thousands of dollars of cards and just sell them to us. I'm like, I'm not interested in that. You want to trade for stuff? Let's trade. Ted Hendricks. We got a mojo in here too. Howie Long for the Raiders. First NIL card going to Hayden. Keelan Russell. Andrew Marsh for Michigan. Mojo card. Should be numbered to 25 for the Rams. It's an auto too. It's our first auto. Boy, we've seen this guy already. Henry Ellard. That is a mojo. That is 1 of 25 going to the Los Angeles Rams. Let's go into Hayden Carter. Like, I will always give you guys, you ask me my opinion, I will always give you my genuine opinion. And I will always try to put the hobby first. We've got a shock of Phil Simms for the Giants. That one's going to, who was my Giants buyer tonight? CJ. You got yourself a Phil Simms shock. Check the numbering on that one, but let's see what this snakeskin is. Chargers. Who had Chargers? Chargers, Hayden again. Chargers, Charlie Joyner. Phil Simms, 139 of 249. Any 139s tonight? We've had that number before. No 139s. On the shock. Charlie Joyner, snakeskin. That is not numbered. That's just a case hit card. That's just a case hit Charlie Joyner. Snakeskin. Nice. For the Chargers. Your guy growing up. Nice. $1,600. It sold lower than I would have liked. But in the end, I mean, I could have held that card longer and tried to run it around town more, but I wanted to kind of get you all the money. We could have probably maybe made more if I just sold it raw right out of the gate and not graded it, but I thought it was going to grade really well. I mean, that kind of says what I was trying to do, right? What I do for the group. Anquan Bolden, James Lofton, Ricky Williams, Jimmy Johnson, and Drew Brees. Yeah, I mean, I never expected that card to happen. There was no way that I foresaw that becoming a thing. Not a chance. 130. This is 135. Yeah, that was definitely not something I foresaw in the future. All right. Then we got NIL kicking it off. Tavion St. Clair. Arch Manning. Nice. Mario Craver. Keyshawn Henderson. We have a Santana Moss Kaleidoscope Refractor. I've seen that card before. Dwight Freeney for the Colts. Blue. That is 26. No, 26. 26 to 199. Dwight Freeney. Tavian St. Clair Refractor, Calvin Johnson, Marv Levy, Peyton Manning, Ken Anderson, and Alan Page. I tried. I mean, I wanted it to do good for everybody. I mean, I felt like everybody mutually benefited from that card, especially from a card that none of us was expecting. Figure it's the best way to go about it, right? Share the wealth. Charity starts at home. If I can't treat you all well, then what's the point of me even doing this? All right, last pack for Hayden for NIL. That's Julian Sayin, Leonora Sellers, Braylon Staley, never saw my Ohtani redemption either, but hey, like winning the lotto. Avery Johnson, Ricky Waters. We have a white prism for the Vikings. Ricky Waters on the kaleidoscope. That's a Chris Carter on the white. Nice. And then for the Saints, a Derek Carr autograph. 32. That's John Stevener. 32. John takes another $5. 32 of 175 for the Vikings. So you know that. I think I have this auto in my hold ship batch. Didn't think you pull 3 auto him. I think I have his auto in my hold to ship batch. Oh, yes, you do. You actually do have an Eli Willits auto in your hold to ship batch. I pulled 3 Eli Willits autos so far. I pulled 1 out of Bowman's Best, 1 out of Bowman Draft, and 1 out of Prospect Edition. All right, and then here is the Derek Carr Pro-Life Prolific, and that is not numbered. For the Saints. Saints going to Brad. Would have rather seen a Drew Brees, but that would be... I don't know if he's considered a legend now. Last of that stack, Randy White. Kurt Warner, Andre Reed, Mario Williams, and AJ Green. Yeah, let me mark these for Hayden. And then we're going to move on to Jaws for 3 packs. And we do have one more break after this. We have the serial number break, multi-sport serial number. We'll have in the game used, Prospect Edition, and Leaf Prism Retail. If you want to get in on it, there's 4 spots left still. All right, Ja, you have these 3 for. We have a gold coming up. Dan Deerdorf, Frank Gore, LeVar Arrington, Antonio Gates, gold. So look like a Charger. It's a Colt. Eric Dickerson on the Talisman gold. That is 6 of 49. Maybe it's orange. 6 of 49. Eric Dickerson. Looks gold to me. On the Talisman for the Colts. Then an Alan Page cracked ice for the Vikings. That is 16 of 149. God, I thought we had a 16. For the Vikings. Tomorrow we'll be doing a silhouettes again, and we will go back to doing a full sealed box of fat packs from Optic. Richard Dent for the Bears. 78 of 99. That was close. And finishing that off. You're pulling farm. I don't think I've been in a break. I still have Prospect Edition. That's actually one of the boxes we're breaking tonight. And I've still got a bunch more of those Prospect Edition boxes because I got 2 cases of it worth. Irving Fryer, Emmett Smith, Archie Manning, Barry Sanders, and Joe Dim. Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to try and say that last name. All right. Pack 2. For Jaw. Maybe a gold wave. Keelan Winslow, Darrell Green, Jack Ham, Charles Woodson, Kaleidoscope Hines Ward refractor. Bills, Andre Reed on the gold wave. 33 of 60. Any 33s tonight? No 33s. No. Dan Hampton for the Bears, red. 66 of 299. Edgerrin James, Boomer Esiason, Terrell Davis, Terrell Suggs, and Andre Johnson. No NILs in any of these. That's kind of interesting. All right. Last pack for Jaw and NIL. Everyone else has theirs. Okay. I can do that. Mike Allstott, Marcus Allen, Kevin Jennings. There's your first NIL. Kanye Udo. Sam Levitt, Fireworks for the NIL spot. Shock, LeVar Arrington. That is 226 of 249. Champ Bailey on the refractor. Anthony Munoz, Dwight Stevenson, Drew Pearson, Willie Roof, and Tim Tebow. I appreciate all your guys' inputs about the raised bed gardening. That's helpful for me. I definitely I want to make it work, and I want to make it work right so I can do good farming stuff for my family. Get some healthy, fresh grown vegetables. We're going to move on to Ryan's box packs for NIL. Everyone else has their teams. All right. Got one auto still remaining in here. Haven't really hit a mega auto. It'd be nice if we had a manga too. Or any of the other case hits. What is that? Is that a gold football? Looks like a gold football. It's just the football. It's just a pigskin. Lamar Bo Jackson for the NIL. Chris Henry Jr., Jet Tomala, Dylan Raiola, Decorian Moore, Johnny Manziel. Wow, that's a throwback. And auto, Michael Dean Perry for the Browns. Johnny Manziel is going to be 116 of 225. Johnny Football for the Browns. Yeesh. That was not a great auto run. And then Michael Dean Perry for the Browns on the auto. That is 95 and 99. All right. We need like a monster case hit in this one. We need a manga or something here. I thought the snake skins were case hits, but I don't know for sure. No, Browns did good. Jim Kelly, Dwight Freeney, Tippett, Gradishar, and Ray Lewis. That was a rough stretch right there. Maybe we'll get a bonus auto. I don't know. One can hope. Anthony Hill Jr. for the Texas Longhorns. Byron Wesco Jr., TJ Moore, Marshall Falk, Troy Aikman on the Refractor Kaleidoscope, Drew Alar for NIL Blue. That is 72 of 199, and a Refractor Arch Manning for NIL. Chris Dishman, Richard Dent, Dan Marino, Marcus Ware, and Ricky Jackson. Nice little stretch there for you, Ryan. All right. Last pack for Ryan for NIL. Everyone's got theirs. Art Monk, Dan Fouts, Terry Bradshaw, Harold Carmichael, Warren Moon on the Kaleidoscope, Blue Cracked Ice, Michael Irving. Oh, we have a Cherry Blossom. I think those are numbered to 18. So we have a Cherry Blossom for the 49ers. Frank Gore. Michael Irvin, it was 73. Does that have 73? 173. No 73s tonight. And Frank Gore on the Cherry Blossom. That is 14. Dancing around these numbers. 14 of 20 for Frank Gore for the 49ers. That's going to Mark Hudson. Nice. Rod Smith, Bruce Smith, Bob Lilly, Randall McDaniel, and John Elway. Well, that was a nice little stretch of cards there. So, all right, sounds good, Kathy. You're welcome. Anytime. All right. Nice Cherry Blossom for the 49ers. All right. So that's all going to go to Ryan. What's up, Andrew? All right, last three, and then we have one more break tonight. Again, we do have 4 spots still available in it. If you want to jump in, it is our serial number multi-sport break. Have a red and a blue. Fred Billicknoff, Mean Joe Green, Bo Jackson, Dermontti Dawson, Lenore Sellers going to go in the blue. That's going to go to Mark Hudson. 14 of 189. Mean Joe Green for the Steelers. That is 176 of 299. Ty Law on the Pulsar. Not numbered. Ogden, Warren Moon, Singletary, Ellard, and Deion Sanders. I hope we're saying the best packs for last. Hopefully that manga comes in. All right. Andrew, you didn't miss any big hits in Pokemon. We had another Wigglytuff one, but Charlie Joyner, Kane Udo, Lamar Bo Jackson, Chris Henry Jr., Eric Dickerson on the refractor kaleidoscope or prism. Steve Young on the shock. That is 90 of 249. Adam Vinatieri on the hyper. Not numbered. Adam Vinatieri again. Rob Gronkowski, Jamal Charles, Johnny Manziel, and Adrian Peterson. And last pack of the box, Jet Tamala, Dylan Raiola, Decorian Moore. You have 90? You're right, you do have 90. Thank you. Good catch. Anthony Hill Jr. I would have caught it eventually. Drew Alar. Ty Law on the football. 81 of 225. Len Moore, not numbered. Champ Bailey, Len Moore, Robert Brazil, Jimbo Covert, and Flipper Anderson. That was not a great box. That was a rough box. I think the first box we did was much better. That one definitely hurt more for, especially what the price of that box was. Well, when it's an unlicensed product and it's a $200 box next year, it'll be much more suitable. All right, let me put these for Mark. I'm expecting, I've seen the allocation prices for the basketball. It's low. I'll tell you that. This is Mark. All right, let's do a recap, and then we'll have our final break of the night. Steve Young on the shock for the 49ers. That was 90 of 249. Ty Law, 81 of 225. Mean Joe Green, 176 of 299. Sean had 173. Johnny Manziel was 116 of 225. LeVar Arrington was 226 of 249. Andre Reed on the Gold Wave, 33 of 60. Dan Hampton, 66 of 299. Eric Dickerson was 6 of 49. Phil Simms on the shock, 139 of 249. Frank Gore on the Cherry Blossom, 14 of 20. Richard Dent, 78 of 99. Michael Irving on the blue Cracked Ice, 73 of 125. Michael Dean Perry was one of the autographs, 95 and 99. Alan Page, 16 of 149. Derek Carr, not numbered for the Saints. Dwight Freeney on the blue, 26 of 199. Chris Carter on the white prism, 32, 175. Charlie Joyner on the snakeskin parallel, not numbered. And Henry Ellard on the Mojo. That was numbered to 1 of 25. All right, let me get the last breakout. So again, we have 4 spots left in this if anybody wants it. Otherwise, I'm just going to run it. Ugh. So last call for anybody who wants to get into this break. It is all 3 of these boxes. It's a serial number break. This is going to be the last box. So the last one I have here. I ripped a couple and my brain's slowing down. I have a couple still up at our card shop. So they've got some really nice hits come out of it. All right, so this is going to be 134 coming up. All right, I have no claimers in the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and just claim it and close it. We are going to run. Let's run another Italian brain rot. This will be for the serial numbers on this one. All right. This is what's left. It's 4 spots left. I can show it to you, Andrew, here. This is the break that's left right now. It is a serial number, 10-spot serial number. It's for all 3 of these products. Leaf in the game used. So Leaf in the game used, Prospect Edition, and a retail box of Prism Football. It's all serial number style. It's $60 a spot. There are 4 spots left. So I'm about to claim the remaining 4 unless you want to grab one or any of them. So let me know if you want any before I shut it down. Yes, I want to see a Kaboom. I want to see a great rookie checkerboard. And I want to see a really sweet in the game used autograph. So let me know, Andrew, if you want any. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and close it. You're welcome. This one didn't quite catch fire like I hoped it would. All right. All right, so this is 26/134. Oh, that's not 26. 26/134. All right. Here is your brain rot. So this is going to, the numbers are on the list here. This is to set the serial numbers. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and they're on. I need to message my top loader guy. So if you know where your numbers are, you know what numbers you want. Man. Top spot will be serial number 8. All right. Here are the numbers. And I'm going to put them in the list so you guys can see where you ended up or what you ended up with. And here come your serial numbers. All right. There are your serial numbers. Let me get your tags in for that. Look at that. Come on, come on, come on. All right. And let me just get the tags in for this one. So this is, that's not right. It's 135. 135 was. Man, I did that all wrong. That was 136. This one was 135. WWE is 137, and that one should have been 138. Okay. Right. Save it. That's 135. Oh, it's not changing. That's weird. All right, so this is going to be break 26-134. This is going to be Ryan, Mark, Josh, and anybody else? Nope, that's it. Ryan, Mark, and Josh. You guys are it. All right. Those are the three plus me. All right. I want to start off with some fire. So let's do the Prospect Edition first. And then we're going to do let's start off with some autographs. All right, so our serial numbers for this one is going to be Mark has serial number 8. I've got serial number 0. Ryan's got serial number 3. I've got serial number 9. Ryan's got serial number 6. Josh is serial number 1. Mark is serial number 7. I've got 2 and 5. Ryan's got 4. So generally, just kind of remember reviewing how serial number breaks work. We're going to go off of the first number left of the slash. That's the number you want to match. If we don't want it's not serialized, we will go off of the number. If it's like this, where it's a letter, we'll go by where that number falls in the letter falls in the alphabetical order. So if this is number 13, I can't remember what S is off the top of my head. It's going to be that first digit, which would be a 3. I'll make sure I say it very clearly. So here you go with the serial number break, 26-134. Good luck, everybody. We'll call off the serial numbers as I see them. Maybe we'll get a kaboom out of this. Who knows? Braden Taylor, that's going to go to spot 3. Micah Bucknam is going to go to spot 2. Blake Burke is going to be the first autograph. That is going to go to spot 4. It's going to go to Ryan. That was not numbered. Yeah, that was not numbered. So that's going to go to spot 4. So that one's going to Ryan. Liam Doyle for the Cardinals. Not numbered. That's spot 1. Ike Irish, spot 1. Prepping for the pros, spot 7. That was Elise Pena. Jordan Yost, spot 1. And Brock Wilkin, spot 0. Pack number 2. Rodney Green Jr., spot 1. Braylon Payne, spot 0. All right. Redemptions will be random to all unless it's not a parallel. If it's a base, then it'll go to whatever the card number is. So I'm going to put that down right now. Ethan Anderson, spot 7. Bubba Chandler, spot 3. Quentin Young, 204 or 299. It's going to go spot 4. It's going Ryan. Chandler Simpson, spot 9. Jedexon Paez, spot 8. All right, and the redemption. Hollow Prospect Signature. That is not a numbered card. That's Darren Baker. It's going to go to spot 2. Those are not Hollow Prospect Signatures are not numbered cards, so that's just the card number. So spot 2. Keep waiting to see a kaboom come out of one of these. Brooks Lee, spot 9. Jonah Tong, spot 8. Victor Hurtado, spot 7. Speaking of Eli Willits, there it is right there. It's not an auto, but Eli Willits for the Nationals. That is 4 of 199. Ryan Gola, spot 4, hitting strong. Augusto Ramirez, spot 5. Steele Hall, spot 8. John Solinsky, spot 7. Ha-Seong Kim, spot 6. Come on, kaboom. Billy Carlson, spot 0. Max Anderson, spot 9. Dean Curley, spot 8. Dante Nori, that is 61 of 149, going to spot 1, going to Josh. Dante Nori. Seth Hernandez, spot 4. Titus Sissel, 58 of 299, going to spot 8. That is right. That's Mark Hudson. Justin Lampkin, spot 7, and Colin Hook, spot 6. All right, so the next two should be autos. Got the Future Legends. Cash Mayfield, spot 7. Tyler Bremner. Noble Meyer is going to be the auto. Spot 6 on the Bremner. Noble Meyer on the Franchise Futures. That is spot M, which is let me pull up my handy dandy sheet here. Saved a picture of this so I could remember it. Oh, I had a picture of it saved. Huh. Can't find my picture. I actually saved a picture of. All right, I'll find it. Letter M is the 13th letter, so that's spot 3. So spot 3 is going to Ryan. Ryan's cleaning up here. Zixon Henderson for the Cardinals. 7 of 79 going to spot 7, Mark Hudson. JoJo Parker, the Ping, spot 9. Ethan Holiday, spot 2. Franklin Arias, spot 5. Kyle Teal, spot 4. All right, last pack of Prospect Edition. The hopes for a kaboom are not strong right now. No kaboom. Braxton Ashcraft, spot 5. Kalen Culpepper, spot 4. Connor Essenberg for the Braves. That is 74, 149. My goodness. Ryan, you've cleaned house on this one. Trevor Cohen, spot 3. Charlie Condon Domination, spot 5. Ethan Conrad, spot 6, 146 to 199. Jacob Mizorowski, spot 3. And Mac Hovarth, spot 2. Let me just confirm I didn't miss any serial numbers for giveaways. 146, no. So I got 7 people on tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Monday night. So I want to make sure I didn't miss any serial numbers from anybody. 7 was a no. 61 was a no. 58. Oh, Tanner Michael got a 58. That's why I went back and double checked. He takes $5 break credit. Quentin Young, 204. Nope. And then Willits was 4. So that's a no. That's not numbered, and not numbered. Okay. All right. We're good. All right. We're going to do the Prism next. This is a Prism retail box. We're looking at the checkerboards and the green cracked ices. There can be a decent amount of value in this. You had a Jackson Dart checkerboard. You are definitely in the money. I think autos are capable too. Yep, autographs are possible in this as well. They used to have the red and black checkerboards used to be a short print in some of these. These out. For the base, I'm not going to call out the serial numbers on them. I'll look at them for the rookies, but there's no point in calling the base out. You guys will get able to see all the cards. But I'll be here all night calling out numbers if I have to call out every card. Kind of surprised they're coming back with a Malcolm in the Middle again. I thought he was done with acting and focusing on racing, but I guess he hasn't felt the racing career been doing so well. He actually tried to run the truck series last weekend in Bristol with the new Malcolm in the Middle show and then got wrecked out. He was in the middle of a wreck. These checkerboards are actually very, very sought after and very collectible. And the boxes themselves are not very terribly expensive. So just wanted to try to mix it up and do something where we had a bunch of different sports all kind of lumped together. Chad, you have not hit any credits yet. No 65s yet. All right, let's run with this first half. Donnie Mitchell, Devontae Adams, Terry McLaurin, Garrett Wilson, silver. That's going to go spot 8. Adunze, Cortland Sutton, Lenore, Maxwell Harrison, rookie, spot 0. Kid Reporter. Travis Swift, Sam Laporta, Zach Bond, first checkerboard for the Jets. Wayne Krebet, your first checkerboard is going to go to spot 5. Patrick Mahomes, Chad Johnson, AJ Barner, Colston Loveland, rookie. That is spot 9. Kirby Joseph, Kyron Williams, Chris Carter, Brock Bowers on the Prism Break green cracked ice. That's going to spot 4 again. Ricky Pearsall, Tyrann Mathieu, Kenneth Walker, Kyle McCord going to spot 7. Kid Reporter. Eric Allen, Tua Tagovailoa, David Njoku, Nick Bonito, Marshall Falk, James Conner, Cordell Stewart, Taj Brooks. Hunter Henry, Jordan Brooks, TJ Houshmandzadeh, Lamar Jackson, green cracked ice, going to spot 2. Zaire Franklin, Monroe St. Brown, Malik Neighbors, Devin Neal, Kid Reporter. Denzel Ward, Michael Wilson, Keyshawn Johnson, Travis Hunter, nice rookie there. It's going to spot 1. That's going to Josh. Greg Rousseau, Sean Taylor, Antonio Gibson, Cam Ward, rookie. Spot 2. Travis Etienne Jr., David Montgomery, Ernest Jones, silver, Joe Theismann. All right, we still have our base green cracked ice, which are very hard to hit. All right, let's do the other half. I do have a no huddle prism box that's been sitting up at the shop. I've been trying not to just pick off all the stuff I have at the shop, but I wanted to obviously keep some decent stuff coming back to you guys. If it doesn't move at the shop, then there's no reason why I can't bring it back to you guys for breaks. So that's what I'm kind of been weighing options of stuff. All right, last of the prism, and then we will have the in the game used. Ramondre Stevenson, Vita V, Vince Ferragamo, Tatoria McMillan, spot 1. Kid Reporter. Ray Lewis, Wes Welker, Dave Casper, Derrick Henry on the green cracked ice base. That's going to spot 8. Braylon Allen. Allen, Golden Tate, Justin Herbert, Dante Thornton Jr. going to spot 9. Kamari Kitchens, Xavier Worthy, Rashad Bateman, Shadur Sanders, nice green cracked ice on the emergent. Let's go to spot 7. Let's go to Mark Hudson. It's a nice one. Lad McConkey, Tony Winfield Jr., Nico Collins, Tyler Shuck, spot 7. Kidder Porter, Derek Brown, Jalen Waddle, Steven Jackson. Ooh, please be a rookie. 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 Not a rookie. Damn. God, I thought that was going to be a Travis Hunter on the checkerboard. Torrey Holt for the Jags. Spot 1. Going to Josh. And Ray McLeod. Spot 4. God, I thought we had a Travis Hunter rookie checkerboard. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Waiting for some of the, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like where some of the big products that we, like I like products like Boys of Summer where you get a bunch of hits kind of coming out of it. Waiting for those products to kind of come back around again. That's why the Leafs have been really nice because you get a lot of hits out of them. All right. Rest of the Prism retail box, our last checkerboard should be a rookie checkerboard is on the back. Chase Brown, Mike Rozier, Trayvon Henderson, which is spot 3, DJ Moore, Josh Jacobs, Ron Jaworski, Calvin Johnson, Green Cracked Ice Prismatic, spot 7, Jonnu Smith, Brian Burns, Drew Brees, Shadur Sanders rookie, it's going to spot 2. Kidder Porter, Jared Goff, Zay Flowers, Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans, Breece Hall, rookie coming up, Jerry Jeudy, Austin Hooper for the Broncos. That's an RJ Harvey going to spot 3, which is Ryan Gola. Ryan has been cleaning up on this break. Now comes the big one. This is what 50% of the break was basically centered around. All right, I'm going to try and do this without, these boxes are not good about being discreet with the hits. So I'm going to try and do this without me seeing any of them as well. The best hit is typically the last card in the box. Typically. But these are fun boxes. I do love opening them. I wish they weren't so pricey, but in the relative speaking of things, compared to what you can get for $300 and a lot of things, this is a pretty reasonably priced box. All right. So I'm going to take the top part off. Trying not to see it. Can't get the lid off. It's really stuck on there. Not looking at anything. I didn't see it. All right, there we go. Nothing excessively thick. No booklets. All right. Here's your Leaf in the game used. First card out. That is going to be a Mohamed Salah. 30 of 65 going to the 0 spot. It looks like there's nothing in there. I have no idea what that is a piece of. Honestly, I think they forgot the relic. Actually, I am pretty sure they forgot the relic in that one. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm pretty sure I think they forgot the relic in that one. Yeah, they definitely forgot the relic in that one. 30 of 30, 65 with a missing relic. In front of this card is a piece of game used memorabilia. Really? I don't think so. They forgot it. Nice. I need to write a letter to Leaf. Okay. Well, good thing that goes to the OHV spot. All right. Not a good start. Next one is in the beautiful game used. Dual relic. Soccer again. Spot 9. That is Dembele and Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele. The twos. That is 19 of 45. Can't believe we had a relic without a relic. We got to write them about that one. Where's my other 168 point? Got some more 168 points, I thought. I get some more. All right, 3 cards left. I know that Mbappe is actually a good player. All right. Next out, triple relic. Oh, now about many relics. This is a soccer box. Rare materials. This is 17 of 35 going to Mark Hudson. Vinicius Jr. 17 of 35. This has been nothing but soccer so far. The good thing typically about these is these are hand collated boxes. So normally when you get a kind of a weak front side, the back side ends up being really good. All right. Next card. Oh, that's a big patch. Oh. Well, that one's nice. 19 of 25 super swatches, Frank Thomas. That's a big old swatch of Frank Thomas's game used jersey right there. Thomas was who I chased as a kid. I was a Thomas super fan. Frank Thomas. Very nice. All right. Last card out of the box. In the game used. How about another soccer box card? 4 of 6. That's pretty cool, though. That is Cristiano Ronaldo, Diego Maradona, Lionel Messi, Pele, Neymar Jr., David Beckham, Franz Beckenbauer, Ronaldo Nazario. Happy Topps Chrome is going insane today. Insane day. Topps Chrome is going insane. We were just talking about that earlier, how David Adams is buying blasters at like $65 a box right now. Well, if you're a soccer fan, that is not a bad soccer one at all, right there. Not a bad soccer card. That is quite the collection of soccer players right there. Messi, Ronaldo, Pele. Yeah, I would say so. Ryan Gola picked that one up. That's nice. That's really nice. Very, very nice. 4 of 6. That was a soccer box if I've ever seen one. That was a significant soccer box. 4 out of the 5 cards were soccer. All right, let's do recap of that break. I still think there's a relic missing in this one. They're buying hobby. Yeah, I know. I can't believe they're buying hobbies at that price, at those prices. They're buying hangers at 33. They're buying everything. The pre-buys. It's wild. Yeah, I can't believe what they're buying some of these at. I think I saw jumbos on David Adams was $1,225. They're buying jumbos at. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Shadur Sanders, rookie. McMillan, rookie. Derrick Henry, green cracked ice. Tyler Shuck, base rookie. Torrey Holt, checkerboard. Green cracked ice, Brock Bowers to 4. Wayne Krebet. Checkerboard, Travis Hunter, base. Cam Ward, base. Colson Loveland, base. Lamar Jackson, green cracked ice. Quentin Young to 299. Sissel to 299. Dante Nori to 149. Zazen Henderson. You have more knowledge of print runs than us. Yeah, I would say so. 7 to 79 and Ethan Conrad to 199. I'd still think it's crazy that they're buying it at that price. Lowest eBay is $925 right now. Jesus. Hold them while you got them, I guess. For the hits on the stands, we had an Eli Willits that was numbered to 199. We had a redemption of Darren Baker. It's going to go to spot 2 because card 182. Blake Burke autos is going to spot 4. Had a jumbo swatch Frank Thomas. Next, that takes you back to last year's national convention. 19 of 25 going to the jumbo swatch. Go spot 9 on the Frank Thomas card. Noble Meyer, franchise futures. Lowest jumbo, 1,800. Sheesh. The 300 autograph checklist. Dembele and Mbappe, dual relic. That's numbered to 45, 19 to 45. RJ Harvey on the checkerboard. Connor Essenberg, number to 4, 74. Emergent, Sanders to the 7. Mark Hudson on the green cracked ice. Vinicius Jr. was 17 of 35 going to Mark. And the big card, we did the card that's looking like it's missing the relic. The 8-way patch of Pele, Neymar Jr., Lionel Messi, David Beckham, Maradona, Beckenbauer, Nazario, and Ronaldo. And that's going to do it for the break tonight. Hope you all have got some good hits from tonight. We'll have break drops tomorrow. The WWE will stay up right now. I won't drop the megas break tomorrow since we've got the hobby still up and out there. So we'll do the baseball and the football break. If I decide to throw something else in there, I'll take a look and see what I have. Oh, I have a basketball break going up too. But then no breaks on Friday. Hey, you, Josh, enjoy the rest of the week yourself. And hopefully we'll see you back here on Wednesday night. Yeah. Hey, Josh, just so you know, I am probably... So everyone got a piece of that since you guys got in. Josh, you're going to end up getting this card. You're going to get the Mbappe card. So this is going to end up in your stack. So appreciation for jumping into this break. So since I had spot 9, you're going to get this one. So you'll get the dual relic Mbappe and Dembele. So, but, and I'm going to go figure out what to do with this. All right, y'all. Have a great week. We'll see you back here on Wednesday night. And otherwise, we'll catch you all later.